Married at first sight couple Taylor Dunklin and Brandon Reid shared instant chemistry when they met at the aisle for the first time, but is the season 10 couple still married? Keep reading to find out if Taylor and Brandon are still together. Taylor and Brandon made their reality TV debut when the controversial marriage experiment took place in Washington, D.C. for the first time. The pair looked good both on paper and in photos, but the cracks would soon start to show. While an important part of the MAFS process is self-documenting, it was the beginning of the downfall of their relationship. Thinking it would be cute to film her husband waking up on their honeymoon, Taylor's plan majorly backfired and triggered Brandon's anxiety. Not only did he go off on his new wife, but the other couples in the experiment also got caught in the messy backfire. Taylor's social media presence would also become a major obstacle in their new relationship. Convinced his new wife was on the show for notoriety and fame, Brandon was set off by a particular Instagram story where she seemingly admitted she was married. Why is it so hard to find a man that's over 6'3", has a job? Taylor was heard in the audio of the clip. I feel like I have the most minimum King requirements to finding a man and not a soul meets them. When it comes to this expertly matched couple, it clearly didn't end in happily ever after. 5 months after Decision Day, reunion host Kevin Frazier reported the relationship between Taylor and Brandon got even wilder. Describing a heated night out where the two exes happened to run into each other, both ended up behind bars for the night. Since Brandon didn't appear on the special to explain his side, Kevin read Brandon's court filing at the reunion. She showed up to my local restaurant with another man, pushed me, and then called the cops to state that I assaulted her. Kevin detailed Brandon's account of the evening. We both ended up going to jail since there was no evidence to support either of our claims that the other person was the aggressor. Telling her side, Taylor explained that she was showing a friend the bars in the area. So the bar that we were at is a place where Brandon was like, "Oh, I'm never going to it again," she pointed out. However, things got tense once Taylor realized that Brandon was at the same bar, revealing that he was taking photos while allegedly yelling obscenities at her. So I turn, and I walk back to Brandon, and I'm like, "You have to stop. This has to stop. Please, just leave me alone." While Taylor initially wanted to speak to the police about a potential protective order, the two both ended up getting arrested that night. Following that evening, both Taylor and Brandon have restraining orders against each other, Kevin confirmed at the reunion. Since the show, the two have cut all ties. The pair made history by being granted one of the few annulments in franchise history. While Brandon is virtually impossible to find on social media, Taylor is an avid traveler, and often displays her many trips to her over 68,000 followers on Instagram. Tags, Lifetime Married at First Sight.